Hi, everyone. Really excited to share with you something Kartik and I and the team have been working on for quite some time now, which is a new user experience for AI Drive. And really, this is something that we've been thinking about it for quite some time because we want to create an environment that makes it very easy for humans and AI to work together and really be more efficient when working with documents. This new UX, the goals for it are to maximize the amount of space that you have for your documents and for the conversations you have with AI about those documents, as well as allow for more customization. So it's really supposed to be helping you increase your productivity. It's still experimental, so be very careful when you're using it. But we're really looking forward to getting your feedback on this new user experience. So let's give it a shot. So here I'm on the traditional AI Drive that you know, and we're going to go now. You just go up here on your account area, and you should see the try out new UI experimental. So you click on that, and you land here. And this, when you land, it looks similar, right, to AI Drive as we had it before. I'm just going to dismiss this here. So you have your columns here, where you can sort by these different columns. You have your files, you have your folders. So these things are relatively similar than what we had before. And you can still find, let's say here folder, you can copy to clipboard, or you can go here and click and you copy a folder link. You can enter your prompt and save and copy that to take it to ChatGPT or to the AI PDF GPT. Or you click on the three dots and you have other functions copy to ChatGPT. You have here traditional functions that we have: rename, duplicate file, download, so forth. So all of these things are there the way you're used to. So some of the things that I want to show as well here is that let's go and open a file. So you go here and you open this file, and you see that we make the file management part kind of give up a little bit of space, and then now you have the PDF you're open here on the side. So now, so far, not a lot of difference, but now you're going to start to see some of the new things. For example, I'm going to click on another file here, and you see that now you have a new tab here with the second file, but the first file is still there. So you can easily go back and forth between them. So these things are available as well. And I'm going to just click here, and actually before that, let me show you. Of course, we still have the card view. So a lot of people, I love the card view. I really like it. So that's still there, or you can use the list view as well. So if you click here on these two arrow icons, and then you can see we collapse, and this is kind of like part of the new experience. We collapse the file management or the drive part to this column here, and we open a lot of space so you can really get your documents really big here on the side. The other advantage is now, because you have the drive here, when you click on a folder, we actually open that folder here, but you still have the context of the whole drive, even things that are outside of your folder. You can have multiple folders open as well. So you can go here, open this one, and so you have these. You can have multiple folders open, and you have your file functions here on the side. So really easy to access the drive as you're working with the files open here as well. And if you mouse over the tabs, you can see the names of the files or even the path if they're in the. So if I click on this one here, you can see it shows the path with the name of the folder and then the name of the file there. So it's easy to understand that. The other thing that I wanted to show you, let me go back to this view here. So even as you go back, you see we keep the multiple files and you're inside this folder. The other thing that I want you to see, and let's just go back to home here, is that you can change the density here. So this is pretty compact. You can see a lot, but you can have a more a spaced out view, or even more, comfortable. So you can change that to make it just as easy as it is, or it can be for your eyes, or how do you like to see it. Um, yeah, so the next thing that I want to show is our search functionality. So search is still there. So now search, instead of being at the top, is here, this icon, and then you can just go here and say, I want to search for water. Yeah, so it's found one file that mentions water, and then what we do is we actually here we're highlighting that the water mention, or the keyword, is actually in the description. So if you click here on the description, then we show you where it is here. So check water pressure here. So yeah, so that's there. I'm going to clear that. There's also a couple more functions here. You can match the case or match the whole word. I'm going to click that out. And then the next thing that you can do, and this is like really new here, is we used to have quick summary for the files. The quick summary now is evolving in a full multi-turn chat with an AI. So we can go here, for example, in this file, let's say chat, and I click on that, and then you see that we open the file on the right, or the source file, in this case, the budget for the government. And then here we have this chat window. And right now you can see there's a model that's selected, Claude 3 Haiku, and you can change that. We kind of indicate like how many, more or less how much credits, or how many credits will be consumed by the different models. So I'm going to keep Haiku now for now. The other thing that we do is we show, and if you click here on this eye, how many credits you have used so far, and the next message you send to the AI, how many credits that's going to cost. So that gives you a sense of how much you're consuming. And here on the right side, we have, in this chat, we have 72 pages in one file. You can see which file it is. So it's there. So, and then I can just go in and say, what's in the budget for small businesses, and just go that, and the AI is going to answer that in the chat itself here. So you can see the answer by Claude 3 Haiku, and then so it's there. And then, unlike quick summary where the conversation would end here, now you can follow up on that and say anything for veterans, and it's going to look into the file again and come back. And here's all the information. Yeah. So the other cool thing that you can do, because of course you may want to change these answers here. You can go in and you can say, if you just mouse over, you see this little icon, this edit, save. So you can save this answer, right? And here you can see, you can save it. Now actually with the new file formats, you can save either as Markdown or text. From Markdown, you can save that to PDF if you want. And then, but I'm going to edit. So if I click edit, it opens this chat editor here, and you can, it's like a full chat editor. So I'm going to just go here, enter, say, these are my changes. I'm actually going to go, if you mouse over closer to the tab, the toolbar appears. So you can select, I'm going to select the bold. Let me just go here, bold, actually like this, and then bold. Yeah, you can do it like that as well. Or you can just even keep the toolbar here just using the spin. So that works as well. Yeah, and I'm going to save it, and then it goes back into the drive, and you can choose which format you want, Markdown, text, or PDF. I'm going with Markdown, so it's saved, and it goes back into the drive. The other thing that you can do, let's go into this, and you can see this middle column, you also have multiple files, right? Chats, in this case, and a file opening in the editor. You can also move things around, so you can let me move this file from there to here, and now this file is on the left side. So this is useful if you want to compare two different files side by side. But I'm going to go back here in the file manager. I'm going to choose actually more than one file and just show like what that can do. So I'm going to choose these 4 files here. And let's start a chat, and you can see 4 selected here at the top. So I'm going to chat, and we go with 4 files now. And you can see here, you have the 4 files selected, how many pages we have for each file. that we're going to be chatting with. And it lets you know if the number of pages of the total files you selected doesn't fit what the model can take, or that particular model. So you would get a little warning here. Yeah, so these are some of the core functionality that I wanted to show. Some of the things that you normally would want, like having access to help, it's now on the left side at the bottom, as you can see here, as well as access to your account information. And if you want to go back, it's very easy. Just click on your account initial here, and then switch back to the old UI. The text takes you back to the old UI. And again, to go to the new one, all you need to do is to go here and go try out the new UI. So that's all you need to do. All right. So again, please be careful, as this is like a new UX and some stuff may not work as well. But please let us know. Just go to here on the support icon, and then you go into contact us. Let us know any feedback you have, good, bad, anything that you think could be better. Please let us know. Love to hear from you. Thank you.